Hi, Rob McKillop here with a new banjo. I got this yesterday. I'm not quite used to it yet. It's a 7-string banjo from around about 1870s, currently with only 5 strings on it. So I'll get it set up maybe with 7 or 6, or maybe I'll convert it to 5. I'm still unsure. Have a look at it. It's got guitar type tuners, flush frets, which are ivory inlaid, so you don't see the frets rise up there. It's in effect fretless instrument with indications of where the frets would be. There's the 5th string or 7th string tuner, and characteristic hole in the neck there. It's got a metal body hoop with wood inside, and it has a bracket band, which many of the Ashbourne banjos had way back in the 1840s, 50s. But because you can't glue the wood onto the metal, it's got screws in. Those screws are quite rough on the inside. It can cut your finger, so be careful with them. And the skin, of course, very old. There's the tailpiece, currently with just 5 strings, and of course the bridge is modern. Luke Mercier bridge. Great bridges, but not quite the right one for this instrument. So I haven't quite got it set up the way I hoped to, but I thought I'd make a video before I do that. It's got great mojo. I love this instrument already. You get a little bit of rattle when you play it because not all the strings are, not all the tuning machines have strings on them, so it's a bit loose. And I want to introduce the instrument by playing 2 studies by Emile Grimshaw for our Ning site Tune of the Fortnight. Hello guys. And on the first study, number 42 from Grimshaw's How to Excel on the Banjo, I want to explore Joe Morley's right hand fingering, which is on single note runs, alternating thumb and index. Now I interpret that as being a thumb for strong beats and index finger for weak beats, which is the technique that goes way back to lute playing, very early on in lute playing, and developed from plectrum playing of having a downstroke strong and an upstroke weak. And it gives you a rhythmical articulation, strong, weak, which matches the music. So using this fairly simple exercise, but for me using a fretless instrument is maybe not so simple. The way I'd play the right hand would be thumb, index, thumb, and then thumb again. Now there's a full beat between those 2 notes with the thumb, so it gives me enough time to go from the 1st to the 5th string. So I'll go back again. Thumb, index, thumb, thumb, index, thumb, thumb again here, and then a little run with thumb, index, and you hear the rhythmical articulation of strong and weak beats. Thumb again, thumb. Now here we have a thumb on the 5th string, but in quavers. So I don't have enough time to get my thumb over here quickly. So instead of the thumb, I use the middle finger. So we have index, thumb, index, thumb, thumb, index, thumb. Sorry, that should have been index. Then thumb, thumb, index. Okay, I'll try and play it up to speed. Now, if you take bar 3, where we have those 8 quavers, if I had done it all thumb, it would sound like this. Every note has a downbeat kind of accent. If I had started it with the index finger, you get a syncopated feel. So by starting with thumb and having strict alternation, you get the articulation of the rhythm coming out. So that's my interpretation of Morley's fingerings. It has to be said, though, that Grimshaw sometimes shows the opposite. So, who knows? Exercise 45.